Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Now a moment here to check out.
He's been on an absolute tear lately, hitting over 500 in his last 10 ball games. The baseball must look like a beach ball to him right now at the plate.
Hit hard toward first. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, on his way to second now. The relay, and he is in there.
He's safe.
I tell you, this guy's had a great series so far, and we haven't even hit the weekend yet. He's on base yet again as he drives this one out to the wall for a double.
Jose Abreu will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Reddick, still going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Derek Dietrich will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Bottom of the second here with no score. This is in the air out to right. Moving under it, James. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. Leading off the inning, Big Dog James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Souza is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Eduardo Nunez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, we got 1.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. He can't track it down as this ball falls. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Big Dog James will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
And every hitter knows.
Jose Abreu will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Trying to strike him out for the second time. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will return. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He drew a walk his first time up. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility. Eugenio Suarez will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments, and he needs to make one here.
Nunez, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there. Big Dog James ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well. But An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 14-2. Good night from Tampa.
The loss goes to Yu Darvish. He falls to 6-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana.
Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Time now for Robin Ventura's Chicago White Sox starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. And I think it's pretty obvious why. He enters today leading the American League in all 3 Triple Crown categories, and that goes to show you how dangerous he is. He keeps this hot hitting up the rest of the year, and we may see some history being made.
Big Dog James will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's...
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
High and deep to right. James racing back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Big Dog James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Robbie Schwartz stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Belted high and deep into right center. James going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Now to the plate, Derek Dietrich. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Big Dog James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. On the ground to second base. This could be two.
Out.
The second for one.
He's out.
On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to Marwin Gonzalez. Stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
James moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Evan Longoria will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
James in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. Big dog James will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's set. Here it comes. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
For the victorious Rays.
So that'll been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 8-5.
Time of the ball.
So long from Tampa.
44 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking.
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB. Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I think you better look out.
Big dog James will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go 2-2-2. All right, hang on.
Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they...
All right, come on now.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Now this is popped meekly in the air, playable on the infield.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot, and he comes through big time.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Hit the other way out toward right field. James moves over, 2 down. And with that, Robbie Schwartz strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Getting off for the White Sox. Right fielder. Big dog.
Man, one time,
James.
right now.
Shot towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Marwin Gonzalez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
James ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first. Big dog James will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. Big dog James will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? One there. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Trying to hold the lead. Finally got him to lunge at one there as this is popped high in the air over toward the left side of the infield. Nunez is there to make the catch, and they'll get. Corey Dickerson steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. James has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Just about set for baseball here at U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game. Big Dog James will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month, as you see him there. Verlander pauses. Here's the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Maben. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 21 for him on the season as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there.
Miguel Cabrera in now, popped out in his first trip. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. James sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Big Dog James digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Let's go now. What's that?
Big Dog James gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Into the box, Jose Abreu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Rolled slowly to first.
Beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nick Castellanos will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments. And he needs to make one here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Big Dog James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Let's go, kid. One time right here. Hey, come on now, Big Dog. Get your pitch.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Come on, kid. See and drop.
Cole Mentor pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Collins over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tyler Collins makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 4-1. Good night from Chicago.
Pitcher is Nate Eovaldi. His record is now 3-3. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. He falls to 5-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station.
Tuesday night baseball from U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Big Dog James will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Trying maybe to carry a little of that momentum over from last night. He gets a pitch he can handle right here, and he's going to give his guys an early lead here as that makes the score 1-0 here in the first.
Hey, get your pitch right here.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Well, this is a changeup down in the zone. When you get that combination as a catcher, it's darn near impossible to make a play at second. He's in there easily with a stolen base.
All right, come on now. One time. Let him fly, buddy.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Backhanded.
Down.
And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Wow, that has taken a big chance right there. They're trying to get the lead runner, but boy, unless you're absolutely sure, you just got to take the easy out. You know, we see guys throw late to third base all the time, and we're going to find out how costly this one winds up being.
Avisail Garcia will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and
nobody away.
number 20 will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Batting 7.
Big Dog James stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
Line drive to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now, there's just nothing you can do right there. You're talking lefty on lefty. He takes him the other way, hits the ball hard, but he just winds up with...
Big dog James will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. One run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, this guy's been swinging a hot bat here in the series, so you can't call this unexpected. Just absolutely rakes this ball, and he's going to drive in 2 more on the double.
Eugenio Suarez stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I...
Avisail Garcia will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Taken high and deep to right. Collins going back on it at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cameron Maben will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Big dog James ready for another at now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little at. They'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Hit the other way out toward right field. James giving chase. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically...
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Nick Castellanos will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Darvish pauses. Here it comes on 3-2. In the air to straightaway right. James is there, and he'll bring this one in. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Jose Abreu coming from Cuba, everybody knew about what...
Big dog James will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month, as you see him there.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Hard liner to center field. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game. The throw into second.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Mike Moustakas will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to first, and the runner back.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back. Oh, and they've got him picked off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Hey, come on, big dog. Pitch.
Another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. A runner at first with no outs here. He's running again. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw not in time as he steals second. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Hey, come on, big dog. Keep it
Eugenio Suarez will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Grounded to the right. Glove by Cabrera. Underhanded flip. Throw gets him. 2 down. Melky Cabrera stands in for the first time now. Looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man. Back at U.S. Cellular on the south side as you get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Big Dog James is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Marisnik is there. Let's see if they test it. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Eugenio Suarez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Iglesias onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll one run on. Big Dog James will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
But there to spirit is Beckham. Quick reactions for the first out. Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A pause and the 0-2. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, James.
Take it.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they still lead it 3-2. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Big Dog James, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here.
Here we go.
Just
No one
keep
back.
that line.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 22 on the year, as they take the lead 4-3.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm.
Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 4-3. So long from Chicago.
They left 8 runners on base.
Ball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He's a major contributor in this lineup, and he's...
Travis Shaw will stand in, 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. The 2-2 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Amarista onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox lead. Big Dog James will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
James.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
Porcello sets. Here's the pitch. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Mike Moustakas will stand in for the first time. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit sharply toward the right side. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Number 40 will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, James. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one. Big Dog James stands in.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder, Big Dog James.
Turned on down the line.
Come on, kid, go
and
on,
a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. Mike Moustakas steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners on first with one down. Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now. So striding in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it is the left fielder, and that's the third out. Into the box now, Brock Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So one run. Steve Pierce will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the sixth. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. James has a read on it. One down. Dustin Pedroia ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
You got it.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hang on. Big Dog James will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, they have not been able to keep him off base. He's got 3 of their 6 hits so far, and he's single-handedly keeping them in the ballgame.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Runners off for second. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Eugenio Suarez will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Right side, hit hard. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Hey, let's turn it, please.
Taken high and deep to right. James ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Oh, those are the kind of hits that'll snap you out of any kind of slump that you've been in. This ball is absolute.
Big Dog James will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Holt for 1. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play. Dustin Pedroia comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is skied out toward right. James giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 8-3. Good night from Chicago.
No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please.
From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, U.S. Cellular Field. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
James is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK? Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Quintana's ready with the payoff pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. James looking up. Gone! Big dog James will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Sent on the ground out to second. Holt takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with a quick breather here, big dog James will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now.
Eugenio Suarez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Runners on the move for second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 1 out. Now this is cut and thrown to first.
No, he's in there.
They'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Avisail Garcia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Very softly hit to the left side. Holt for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Big dog James will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Nearly a great play out left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up.
Eugenio Suarez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe
hold on right here.
If they finally crack the scoreboard.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your...
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Big dog James will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10.
Mike Moustakas will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He's running towards second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
Mark Hanna will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Big Dog James stands in following an RBI single this first time through.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So he's quickly into scoring position. Mike Moustakas, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dustin Pedroia heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Nice play. And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought...
One down.
Brock Holt stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. James on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go right there. A big goose egg in that hit column worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Big Dog James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hold it.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We return to Chicago after this. One away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. James is in pursuit. Around first, heading for second now. And that will... Travis Shaw stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up. Dustin Pedroia will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
James going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Big Dog James will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Get your pitch.
slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight through.